Not I. Everything's on mute.
That's probably my TV in the background.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Go back up.
Yeah, we need to definitely watch that, especially in case something extra copyright happens.
Going back to Epic's webpage because I can't hear him no more.
Oh no, you couldn't hear me because OBS completely cut out. Everything cut out.
Oh, what? Wow.
We're back live.
Anyway, with the big line.
The same thing I avoided. Wow. It got none of our voices.
Yeah.
Okay, going back to Epic and refreshing my page again. Okay, it says we're live.
Okay, we're good.
Alright.
What?
Wait, hold on a second.
We're somehow live again.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll make sure everyone's voices are coming in. Okay. So yeah, we're good.
Hello.
So yeah.
For the
Ours still
continue.
fine.
So yeah. Next topic. Bethesda apparently broke its own de novo protection for Doom Eternal. Bethesda, you messed up even with Doom? You weren't working on it?
Yeah, they messed up even Doom.
Yo, but that... I don't want to curse, but I kind of do. You're making me mad. So I'm going to let Hotshot do this for me. He probably knows what I'm thinking.
Bethesda, you piece of shit. Get your shit together. Fix your broken shit. God damn.
Thank you, Hotshot. See, that's like, you know, you have the angel demon on your shoulder. He's like both together.
Yeah.
I will give you wise counsel.
Yeah, Bethesda messed up and accidentally used a patch that did not have the de novo protection or any protection, and because of that, it was basically cracked day one.
Yeah, had DRM free executable in folder name original. Wow.
Cracked by pirates day one.
But you messed up on a game you even make? Yo, all you had to do was publish this.
All you have to do is publish this with the protection, but not even they're able to do that now.
How did you mess up on something you didn't even make? You had one job.
You know what's really bad though? They just hired the sponsors Critical Role. Critical Role just released a game of them playing Dungeons and Dragons using the Doom as the inspiration. They reached out to the Critical Role to do this. So literally thousands of people watched that live stream and watched them play this, the D&D version of this. So that got more people amped up about the game to go buy it or go watch it. So, yeah, they just lost out on a lot of potential profit, honestly. And they're losing a lot more, too, because I bet the developers of it got to sue the shit out of them.
I mean, this just doesn't make sense to me. You had one job. Like, you couldn't just publish the game? No?
One job, and you screwed it extremely hard, worse than the last hentai I saw.
Oh, okay. That went to a whole nother level.
That bad.
Man, you screwed one job that you had, man.
I'm trying to stay silent because I don't want to get in trouble.
No, I really don't understand how Bethesda. I said as long as they don't touch Doom Eternal, they publish it like they're supposed to. You're good. No, they said, oh wait, we're gonna release the copy without the.
Well, Epic, it appears like they did that. They didn't touch it because they didn't put the protection in.
Oh, you're right.
They did exactly as you said. They didn't touch it. They published. That's it.
My God, Bethesda, you have one job. I'm sorry, man. If whenever his contract expires, they just need to go.
Thank God it's not a full-on Fallout 76 scenario, but still, they did golf from this.
They said, yo, if our game ain't doing good, we gotta make sure ain't no game doing good.
We can't have you guys come in here and show us how to do shit.
Oh yeah, if you try to assist them, they'll ban you.
This is crazy. I don't understand what Bethesda's smoking. It must be some high quality stuff. But
Whatever that is, I don't want it, and I don't smoke.
bro, now that's whatever stuff you can get when you're a multi-billion-dollar company. I don't give a stuff, man. That's
I don't give a fuck.
exactly that's the kind of stuff they smoking. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Nicole, you here? No, she ain't here.
I'm still here.
Oh, you're here.
Just
Oh.
give me-
Oh, what do you think about the topic? Bethesda, they have one job.
I've never played the game, but how do you mess up one job that you have to do?
We're gonna call it Bethesda now. You pulled up Bethesda. That's what we can call it now.
Like y'all gotta have one job. Like, dude, what gives?
You had your one job to do. What'd you
Yeah,
have?
one
Yo,
good
one
job,
job.
and what do you get? And what did you do? You messed it all up.
You messed it up for the people. Well, you did, Bethesda.
Sure.
You
Nah,
fucked
you
us.
did it.
You fucked us really hard. You fucked yourselves more, but you fucked us.
Mm-hmm.
And you screwed
Way worse
kids.
than the last hentai I saw.
No, we're not going there.
I'm going there. He's just saying it's worse than last time.
No, you didn't hear what he said.
Nope.
Mm.
We're not repeating that. Okay. But yeah, Bethesda, you
You idiots.
yeah, I
You
don't
know?
become a multi-billion-dollar company and make these simple mistakes.
You said multi-million-dollar company?
Billion with a B.
Billion.
Multi-billion dollars.
How you gonna be a multi-billion-dollar company and you screwed up one job you got, man? Get your shit together.
You screwed up this one job after screwing up every other thing you've done so far. That's
Are you
This
trying to
year
beat
and
EA?
last year.
yeah, I mean that's crazy. Yeah,
Are you trying to beat EA at being the worst for this year too?
bro, they've had 3 years of taking solid L's, man. That's crazy. That's
Man,
crazy.
get your shit together, guys. Get your shit together.
I'd be tired of taking L's like that, man.
Next time you release something, Bethesda, make sure you spend at least 8 years on it. Because if you release something else and it's complete trash, you're going to lose every other accreditation that you still have.
But that's just I don't want perfection. I just want you to do just
Better.
yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
I mean,
Better than this.
Skyrim was not a perfect game, but I still enjoyed it.
I'm having a hard time drawing this face. But other than that, yeah, Bethesda, this is your fault.
100%.
Dang, that is crazy. Let's move on to some other topics that's interesting. YouTube says automated bots will remove content that doesn't violate
You sleep.
guidelines. So basically, they have fewer people reviewing the content because of the C virus. A lot of people are at home, so they have the bots working overtime. Now, one of my videos already got flagged, and 2 of them were taken down and put back up like instantaneously, just on this channel.
I checked the archive and nothing is touched so far.
So yeah, that's good. And you know, I'm a smaller time YouTuber, like just over 100. So you know, it's like no one's safe.
You're lagging there, buddy. You're lagging.
Uh-oh.
Thanks. But yeah,
We got someone snoring in the background, too.
Oh, yeah, that too.
when DC sleep,
think
DC,
so.
I'm assuming.
he probably he has to be him because we're all up. Just mute him.
Yeah, after this, I gotta get some sleep because I gotta go to stupid work.
Actually, let me go
Nah,
there.
me too.
Yeah, Meno, just mute DC.
Yeah, just mute DC.
Yeah, you can do it. You got the power, right?
I think you have to do it independently, everyone.
There.
You can pretty much just kick him out the chat, dude.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that. Okay, real quick.
Yeah, he's also docked.
So Succubus.
Apparently I have that power, too. Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah. I give everyone has equal power here in Skype because no one's gonna be doing anything stupid. At least out of our group.
Anyways,
But yeah, so YouTube is taking down like one of the YouTubers I watched, two of their videos were taken down and once again brought up instantaneously, pretty much. So yeah, the bots like you don't have to violate TOS or they'll either demonetize you or take your video down because they're still learning, as YouTube says.
Apparently.
You know what? This deserves a specific visual.
Yep, yep.
no.
Okay. But yeah, I mean,
Considering that the bots can literally nuke innocent streams and non-offending videos, yeah, that's warranted.
yeah, I mean that's clown stuff. Like, come on.
Yeah.
See, what's really bad about the whole thing is, you know, some of the bots are like audio bots where they take sound clips of the video and then register what they say, because YouTube's got that function where it like creates its own captions from what it hears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how reliable that is.
Yeah.
If it thinks you said something bad, you're either getting nuked, demonetized, or something else.
Yeah, because I know
Did
one.
say snicker?
Yeah, because I think I forget who it was.
I know a Fire Emblem character that they translate as the N-word if you use his name.
Yeah, no, I know 'cause, like with some ordinary gamers, check out his channel. Some ordinary gamer, Mudahar. I thought he said the N word with a hard R. When he wasn't even speaking English. He was speaking he was making a joke about like the scammers that be calling you. So he started speaking Hindi for a little bit, and nothing he said sounded like the N word even remotely. But that caption thought he said it, so it demonetized the video. And
Yeah.
first appealed that, and it was taken out. But I mean, that's the thing. Machine learning has never been good on YouTube.
Yeah. And I've learned that debacle from Phoenix Master 1, which is another YouTuber. Also the abbreviated version of the skill null counter disrupt is apparently something else to YouTube. Well, it's all not there.
I don't know. Google once again is a multi-billion-dollar company. I feel like they should be better than that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I expect too much from these multi-billion-dollar companies.
Well, they are multi-million and billion dollars, so you're not wrong to believe that they should be the best. Like, there's no other company that has more net profit or net worth than Google.
Yeah, those guys can work from home, can't they?
I mean,
Actually, yes.
You think, because, like, literally, I don't know. It's weird, because I feel like they should be able to, but it's like, no.
Well,
no.
I'm going to say no, actually, because I do know, me and Epic both know some of the people that have worked for Microsoft before. Like, Microsoft hires you, like, cheap. Like, you barely getting, I'm not going to say barely because I don't know how much they made. They made it seem like they barely had enough to sustain life when they were living by themselves in a cheap apartment and stuff. Like, you know, some of the people we meet at Siege?
Yeah.
A lot of them have actually worked for, like, Microsoft.
Yeah, I
And
know
worked
one of the
with
dudes who's like,
Google.
he's doing his own indie game. He worked for them. He's like, he didn't really get paid. Like, he said he got paid, but like, it wasn't like the amount of money that a software developer
Should be get paid.
significantly less than that. So, but yeah.
He's actually someone who I actually went to school with, and if I'm not mistaken, he works for Google. So.
So I just expect a lot from these companies, and because like they're making so much money, but they still keep making simple mistakes. I'm like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't know. These companies just have so.
Yeah, I doubt you're overthinking it at this point. Pulling major screw-ups.
Yeah. And some of these feel like they could easily be, sorted out. But they're like, nah, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Like that sounds like a damage control thing they sent out. Because they sent it out to my email. Like, some of your videos might be taken. I'm like, wait, what? If I don't violate TOS, I can still have my video taken down? What?
So you can be kid friendly and over 45K if the bots think something is messed up here. If you're not a family show, you can be your monetization goes kaput. And if you're walking the fine line if you're walking the fine line the whole way through, you still get messed up.
Yeah.
Nobody wins.
Yeah. And the funniest thing is, the reason why I mentioned the whole 2 videos are taken down but put back up instantly, had they not been put back instantly, that would count as a strike. And you have a strike on your channel, you can't stream for 30 days. So I wouldn't be doing this podcast for a month if that never got, rectified within the time frame it did. So it's like, and if you get 3 strikes, so if 3 videos are taken down, your channel is deleted.
Yeah. 2 strikes, you're in YouTube jail for a week and can't upload, right?
Yeah, you can't upload. Like 1 strike, you can't live stream. 2 strikes, you can't upload. I think for 2 weeks, like at all, even just regular content. And then 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah.
So if it did 3 random strikes for stuff that didn't matter, channel could be dead.
Yeah. And that's why I use archive channels and alt tech sites.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So I don't know. That's not something that sits well with me with some of these developers who YouTube is their livelihood. If this channel got deleted, I don't want it to, but if it did, at least this isn't mine or anyone here's livelihood, so we just go on and just go on the archive channel. But for other people, no. If you're making money off this platform.
They try to.
Yeah, so if you're making money off this platform and your channel gets nuked for no reason,
we apologize, but it's not our fault. You need to take that up with YouTube.
Yeah, GG, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
not us.
Okay, and now YouTube and Amazon to downgrade video quality due to the C virus. And YouTube, when can we start
Wait, what?
the C word? You say you're gonna have that momentarily, but when can we actually say it?
Yeah.
Man, it's Google.
They'll
They
give us
know.
an
Yeah,
idea.
already know they go listen.
They said we're
It is Google.
into having this word not nuke channels. Really? How about you do it now?
Yeah. That or they're just restricting that to the official news channels.
Yeah,
You
right now
can't
on
get
news channels
NBC
I say
news
it.
channels.
Like that makes no sense. Like it's a serious thing. We can't even say the name.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, is that because it's a type of beer, or is that because it's the...
No, the funniest thing is you could say that word before the virus came out. Like you could say that word. Like,
Yeah, you were able to say it
we're
before the virus
drinking.
came out.
You know, we're drinking, and you could say that, but now you can't even say that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Great. Now we can see the beverage. Great.
Like you can't even say the beverage.
Yeah, can't say the
Like,
beverage.
Yeah.
no, we can't. You used to be able to say the beverage, but when the virus came out, you can't say either.
I got a feeling
Literally
we still can't see the beverage.
Literally anything with that word you can't say now.
Yeah.
Nah. This is
Nah,
Google.
nah,
This is
nah,
YouTube.
nah.
Bro. Nah.
Hey, goodbye. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Literally
crazy.
anything with that word you can't say now. It's bogus.
Yeah. So it makes no sense. But yeah. So YouTube, Amazon, they're downgrading their video quality because of the C virus. I mean, I think that's good. And hear me out. The reason why I say that is because that makes it where it's using less. There's less strain on the servers. Because a lot of people either got laid off or can't work right now or work from home. So it's good that they have less strain on their site and on their servers. So because there's an influx of people at once. So I have no problem with them lowering the video quality due to it. So yeah, what y'all think?
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, some of these people, I don't get why they're trying to lower the quality of it, because like you said, it's to help with server lag and shit, but at the same time, they could just as easily buy more servers from Google.
They could, because once again, they're multi-billion-dollar, but we know they're not going to. See, this is the thing I keep wondering, but people are like, oh, you're going to talk about being a multi-billionaire. I'm not, but when you have that much money, I feel like you can do a lot of things. I don't know, but this is why they're doing it. Why this is why I think they're doing it.
Do they want to spend the money? That's the question.
Yeah.
That's not a question. They don't want to spend the money. That's not even a question about that.
Yeah, I actually agree with this as well because it's more easier on them.
Yeah, but yeah, as far as the servers they have now, it's gotten easier on them because, like I said, while you used to have maybe like at once maybe 1 billion people on at once, now you have like 3 billion or something like that. I'm just throwing random numbers. I don't know the statistics. So
okay, put it like this: they used to have millions of people creating content. They still probably had millions of people creating content, but they were also paying all these people that were famous, or not famous, but the leads in their fields. Like, who's a big one now? The Sidemen. Sidemen's probably one of the bigger YouTube channels run by a group of people. Like, it's up there in the top, like, I would say top 10 out of the world. Markiplier and all them, they're still making profit from doing YouTube, but YouTube is now putting more restrictions on people, which is why they're trying to demote channels that use various languages so they don't have to pay them money for their content. And to me, that doesn't seem fair. I mean, if I let's say I make a bombastical, cool-ass video, something involving me shooting rockets in the air or something, and it does really good, like it gets millions and millions of views on it, but all YouTube has to do is say, oh, demoted, you use a curse word. It's not child-friendly, and it's like, I don't care. They're not my target audience. If they find my channel, woohoo, you're awesome.
yeah.
I'm not making.
This is what I'm telling people when they say it's a conspiracy theory. But I was like, I feel like all these apocalypses that happen because this is completely this topic. But this is going to what I'm saying. They say that the reason why Google has changed Google is because advertisers are moving away from the platform. I call BS on that for one reason. Google is one of, if not the biggest site on the internet. No advertiser would leave Google. There's too much money in getting ads on Google site. So if Google wanted, they could say, okay, you leave YouTube, you can't advertise on Google either. And no advertiser would leave YouTube. I feel like the reason why they were doing all this stuff with the apocalypse where a lot of channels get demoted, taken down, and not get monetized was because they just stopped wanting to pay these people, all these content creators. That's what I think. Because just Google has too much money to push around. There's too much money to make. Like, for example, like if Hot Stop was advertising on Google, and he's spending, let's say, $3 million, and like he kept making $1 billion of, like, let's say, a year, right? He spends $3 million a year and makes $1 billion a year and advertises off of Google. What would it matter if he decided like what? Why would he want to pull off that platform if that's where both of his revenues come from? That doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't. I mean, yes, there are probably people out in the world trying to cheat the system to get as much money as they can without paying back as little as they can. But at the same time, it's one of those things. It's like you expect something. You do a job, you expect so much money, but you got the people that are trying to cheat the system, the people that do cheat the system, and it makes it harder for the people that are doing it legit. You're making it where they're having to put more guidelines, more restrictions, so you can't cheat their system anymore.
So, I mean, this so like, I don't know. I feel like people never think about that Google is, there's just too much money to have in Google.
Yeah, there's way too much
I don't
money
ever
in
see
that right now.
Yeah, I don't see any advertiser ever pulling off of Google. But as far as YouTube and Amazon downgrading the video quality, I understand why they should have more servers, but I understand why they're doing this. For the servers they have now, this is definitely less work. So.
Oh yeah, the only time that happens is if the person's either against Google or something else happened.
Yeah.
That's the only time I'm able to see that.
Yeah, there's just too much money in Google. Also, apparently, Netflix is looking to do the same thing come next week. They're lowering the bit rate, which is good. Like I said, they're lowering the streaming server, so that's good.
Wait, who doing what? What?
Netflix, they're lowering the
Netflix
bit
doing
rate.
the same thing.
Well, by next week, they're planning to lower the bit rate on their platform. So I mean, good on them, I guess.
Yeah, I'll let y'all have that topic either.
YouTube terminates C-Virus interview while Facebook and Twitter censor posts. Why are they censoring this virus?
No idea. Well, it's already
Wait, what did Facebook and Twitter do?
Well, YouTube terminates
Also
C-Virus
censoring
interview,
the
Ah,
and Facebook and Twitter censor
Why?
posts.
that's fucking stupid.
Man,
And there's an interview which they nuked.
And they
I had,
man.
before we got say the only thing is this right here, what I'm reading off of, this thing was terminated too. This article. That's why we're on an archive article. They're trying to censor this virus.
but see, it's retarded to me because, to me, like, me and my mom had this discussion earlier today about how the C virus is people had different views on it. I mean, my view of it, to me, it just seems like a common cold that people get. Now, yes, some people have passed away for it, and I do send my humblest apologies to the families. But at the same time, people are blowing it out of proportion. To me, its death rate is not as bad as people are saying it is. It's not like death rate for people. There are people that do survive. There are more. It's just one of those things to me that it's like everyone's blowing it out of proportion.
Yeah, people did recover from the C virus, but it messes up your lungs in the process.
Yeah, the problem is even the people recovering are still having long-lasting effects, and the people dying. Like, yeah, I think it's only killing like 3-4% of the people, but at the same time, it's like 3 and 4% of the world has like 9 billion people. That's
a lot.
That's still a big amount.
But you gotta remember, it's not 3 or 4% of the world. It's 3 or 4% of the people that contain the virus. That are
people who get the virus.
If you're looking out of the world, I think I'm gonna actually do a fact check on it, but I think it's actually less than 1% of people in the world have the virus.
And the problem is like they're trying to contain it because they don't want more of the world because it's so easy to catch.
Honestly, this thing going on, man. Probably ever since like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'm hearing people from work saying that people taking up all the tissue and paper towels. I'm like, well, gee, man, y'all ain't getting soap, hair sanitizer.
By worldmeters.info, it says live the current number is 338,724 cases and 14,687 are deaths, but there's 99,000 people that recovered from it.
That's a higher recovery rate. The problem is, like I said, they don't know. Sorry, there's bugs. I got it. Okay. The problem is, like, they just don't want this to spread because there's a lot of people in the world, and this spreading would not help a whole bunch of them. So that's why they're trying to contain it. Honestly, and a lot of people hate when I say this, I do blame China, but I also blame our government for not getting a handle on it sooner. Like, and I really think that they should have cut off travel to all of China back when the virus was still coming out. They shouldn't just cut off stuff to. I can't even say the name of that city. That's right.
But
To that city.
Oh man.
but at the same time, most people don't travel through air. Some of the people walk to other countries and flew from other countries to America, right? Like, I
No, I'm
believe
talking
there was
about
one
all
guy said,
governments should have stopped transfer from China. Like, because literally Canada did. That's why Canada has lowered.
"Oh, you know that ain't gonna happen." No.
I mean, they're doing it now. They're doing it now.
Yeah, they're doing it now.
If they did it then, it would have saved us a lot of what was going on now. Like, they're doing it now. Like,
Yeah,
no
not
one's going
that
to China.
severe.
No one's going to China now. And no one's coming out of China now. Like, so.
As far as percentages, 95% of the C virus is mild condition, 5% of it is serious condition, 87% of it is recovered and discharged, and 13% of it is deaths.
Wait, it went from 3% to 13?
Well, what did you say? I couldn't hear you.
It went from 3% death rate to 13%?
Well, the death rate is 13 out of... This is all the cases that had an outcome. Whether it's they recovered or discharged and death. So out of the 113,000 people...
Oh, you're looking at one place. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the world. It went from 3% to 13%. I was like, what?
Well, it's worldometer.com or .info. And I'm looking at the C virus cases. Out of the world, there have been 338,724. Now, you can actually view it by country now.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if it's on full lockdown, but like in any case, like I said, because with we can actually say this word for some reason, Zika virus, like the reason why that didn't expand like this virus is because everyone cut off transport to Mexico. Why did we not do the same thing to China? Because we had in China, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest problem is the delay effect it has, which is it won't show signs for 7 days.
Zika wouldn't show signs until a week. Not a week, to 3 weeks.
See,
Zika took at least almost a month to show symptoms, but all the countries still cut off Mexico right away. Why did they not do that with China? Because there's too much money they have in China.
Yeah, they're providing a lot of stuff.
Well, China, out of the total cases, the 3 big countries that have the most total cases of the C virus is China with 81,000.
China actually more than that, but the government's not telling us. But you keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, they're lying about those numbers.
Italy has 59,000.
Yeah, that's why they're in lockdown.
USA has 34,000. And then Spain is 28,000, almost 29.
Wait, Spain? Dang.
Germany is 24,000, almost 25. Iran is 21,000. France is 16. And then South Korea is 8,000. And then the list keeps going. But
yeah,
there are some places that only have literally 1 case of it.
Yeah, because they contained it. Like for example, like I know Canada has low cases because they literally contained it right away. Like right away, they say, okay, you're not coming back from China or you're.
And out of the countries or others, the Vatican City is one of the only few that has 1 case of.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
China to go to the Vatican.
Yeah, see why China pretty much discontinued Plague Inc. right because of this.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, because
a good while ago.
it's about making a plague, so that doesn't vibe well when we have a pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't vibe well when we have.
I feel bad for the people that made that game because
me too, because they didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, that was made a great while ago, years ago.
Yeah.
And now it's not.
It was made into literally. Not only was it an app, but it's also made into a board game. What else did they do? They had major updates in it where there's like a zombie mode and stuff like that. And it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you created zombie mode.
Zombie mode. Yeah, zombie mode was 1, and then you had 1 pertaining to apes, and then a couple other ones. one where you can create your own gene or whatever. I mean, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, so so we can't say the name of the city, and we can't say the name of the virus. But yeah, I just really think every government should have got a big handle on this. Right? They got a handle on Ebola and on Zika, but not here.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only difference between those viruses is because this came from China, and no one wanted to cut off communication with China because, like, there's too much money we had. They give us our materials for cheap. We need our iPhones. We need our consoles. We need our parts that come from China cheaply. We need our Nikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they cut it off. That's the only reason.
A lot of clothes come from there as well.
Yeah, during the Zika virus, you couldn't even buy a beer from Mexico. The sea beer.
Yeah.
And dude, I swear, all of the zombie memes that we've been seeing because of this thing, dude, I'm like, bruh, some of these people up here literally talking about a zombie apocalypse, and then one meme talking about someone playing the Purge theme or whatever. And I'm like, bruh.
I'm not gonna lie, these memes funny. These memes funny though. Some of these memes funny. I'm not gonna front.
I think in the Purge I'd be alright. If the Purge actually happened near me, I think I'd be fine.
Y'all definitely have to be extra careful if it happened near me.
But yeah.
Dude, I'm like, bruh, if I hear someone playing the Purge, I'm like, bruh, let's go, bruh, let's go.
Nicole already got her gun ready. But yeah, all I'm saying about this is, like, stop censoring this. Like, what? Like I said, we can't say the word, we can't say the name of the city, and y'all censoring interviews and Facebook and Twitter or censoring posts. Like, what?
The crap's already everywhere.
Like, I mean, this is a real thing. No matter how much you censor it, it doesn't stop it from being a thing. I don't understand.
Yeah. Like what they say, if they cut the person's tongue out, they fear on what they're saying, non the actual thing.
Yeah.
Man, bruh, as soon as you said cut someone's tongue out, I'm like, wait a minute, bruh, you talking about someone killing somebody Egyptian style? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's an old, I think, Greek saying, I think? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's Greek. Don't quote me on that. It's an old saying, like way before.
Yeah, it's an old saying.
I do know that.
Oh, okay.
Cut someone's tongue out, they fear what he's saying.
Yeah, it was like something like the kings and stuff do, like you know, cut your tongue out. You speak against them. Either if they don't kill you, they'll cut your tongue out. And it's like, yeah, it's like, well, yeah, you're gonna fear that punishment, but what's happening is still happening. So basically, okay. Sakarai says there's a high probability of Smash Bros. DLC development not proceeding as scheduled. So for those who don't know, a lot of people at Nintendo are they're home. So a lot of people aren't working on the Fires Pass currently, and they don't want to have people work because if there's a case, the development will definitely be going poorly. So they're waiting till it blows over before they take back the mantle and start working. So they say it will more than likely be delayed. So whenever the DLC was coming, just put a later date on it. So like instead of it finishing up to 2021, it might be 2022 before everything finishes up. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but I think it's for the best as well.
Oh yeah.
So even though they're at home, they're not building it. Yeah, you probably million Smash DLC to not proceeding the schedule.
Yeah. The bright side is that Sakarai may finally get his rest alongside of a lot of other people.
Yeah. Because the problem is Nintendo uses proprietary software that they don't allow their employees to use at home, or I'm not sure if the employees can even run at home because it requires certain beefy hardware. So that's probably
you can't have leaks happening.
Yeah, they can't work at home for different reasons. So there's a high probability that Smash Bros. DLC is not gonna be going through as smoothly as scheduled. So instead of, like I said, finishing up their was it 6 fighters or 7, I think, for this one. Fighters for this DLC. Instead, you have to. I think it was 6. Instead, you have to wait probably 2020.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was 6.
Yeah, but you stay safe. I'd rather they stay safe than sit there and be trying to work on something just because we want it when we want it. I mean, I don't have anything for people. I'd rather people stay safe than not.
No, I'd rather them have my video games right. No, I'm totally joking.
Wow.
For real, I'd rather them be at home, be with their loved ones, because the world's crazy as is. It was crazy before this shit. Now it's just going worse.
Yeah. Now, something I've said multiple times. I might say this hot side. This virus is very, very much real. Problem is, the way people are responding to it, I don't like the way people are responding. Because there's people out there being stupid and saying, "Oh, just let the elderly die. They live their life," and then there's people out there like fear mongering to the extreme where like they buy up all toilet paper. It's like this. If you catch it, it's not gonna affect your bowel movements. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Well, the
And
toilet paper is not for that. The toilet paper is for when they go and quarantine the whole state, because I think it's Delaware that I heard of recently that's getting really close to being like blockade and shut off from the outside.
I know New York
states.
is. Well, actually, New York has already been cut off.
Yeah. And then there's these stupid people who actually try their best not to believe in the virus, but end up catching it anyway. Like those spring breakers this year.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy to me though is like there are places like the schools. Okay, so in the schools, there are like boxes and boxes of food that they have because they don't order them fresh. They literally buy in bulk and cook it when it's ready.
Yeah.
So they got boxes of like pizzas, chicken patties, and fish sticks, and all this other stuff. And it's like it's going to go to waste because one, no one's at school. At least for the next 2 weeks, no one is going to be at school. So to me, they're wasting because they did it this way. They wasted a lot of food money. I mean, if you're going to waste that money anyways, might as well use that food for something else, like cooking it, giving it to homeless people, or cooking it, sending it to the kids at their homes, something.
Yeah.
Or just hand it out to people in the community. I mean,
Yeah, actually, that's what they should have done at this point. That's actually what they should have done at this point right now. Especially if a student that was from there is involved with their family.
oh yeah, like I have a family friend. He dropped by. He's got like all this extra food that he's not gonna eat. Like he gets it from like a food depot kind of stuff. It's like you can buy in bulk a lot of stuff for very cheap. So he's been giving some of that stuff to my dad. Like we literally have like I think 10 boxes of cotton candy Captain Crunch. Just 10 boxes of that.
Where was he when we needed him in college, man?
Yeah, he could have been bringing me some freaking ramen noodle. Could have been bringing me some chicken and just something.
Aww.
Man, we needed him in college, man. Where was he?
This is the one thing. This is the one time where I'm sad about that. The one time.
Okay, I went to the bathroom. I'm back now. Woo.
Hey, you're breaking your own rule, Epic.
Yeah,
Going to the bathroom during the podcast.
I've been drinking.
Oh wow.
But yeah.
Yes, sir.
At least he was in the on stream like I.
Nah, bro, you never want to do that on stream. Cause no, that's not ASMR they want to listen to.
Some might.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if they're in the water sports.
Yeah. Now the biggest problem I think I have with this virus is like there's people out there, and my brother's one of them, who they're not part of the WHO or CDC. Yeah, they say, oh, what they're feeding us is BS because it's just cold. I'm like, I don't know. It's weird because like there's dedicated people who is their job is literally just to, you know, inform the public when there's a pandemic. Like they gain nothing from saying there's a pandemic if there wasn't, because then they lose funding. Like they only gain funding, you know, the longer there's not a pandemic. Actually, it's weird. It's like days without pandemic, you know, you'll get extra grants, which is weird. So it'd be in their best interest for them not to tell us about a pandemic. And I don't know, it's just like, and they're like, oh, well, see, I believe this because my friend told me this. Is your friend with the WHO or CDC? It's like, no. Like, well, would you trust a plumber? Like, would you trust someone to do plumbing?
Would you trust a plumber to be your doctor?
Exactly. Thank you. I think that. It's like, would you trust a plumber to be your doctor? It's like, no. That what? He's like, well, he said that he's seen heart surgery before.
No,
thanks for reminding me of Mario. Still, let's all not.
That's kind of where I got it.
Do you remember there was a teacher that went to the art institute? Oh, I also found out that we might, us art institute people, might be able to go and put in for student loan forgiveness because the art institute has been sued so many times that we could possibly get a deduction or the whole student loan for AI completely off our record.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's
I
do
have
it,
to
Meno.
research more about that, but anyways, so like I was saying though, where were we? Let's see, Dr. Mario. I'm trying to get back to my train of thought.
Yeah, the plumber to be your doctor, thing like that.
Oh, there was a teacher that she was like one of the English teachers, one of the like whatever you want to call her, because she wasn't very nice if you went in her class. She had a friend. She would always talk about herself in like the first person and talk about how she wrote for several articles around the country, and that's what this teacher was. Well, she.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I did not have her, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she talked about a friend of hers that discovered, like, she somehow related to the medical field and discovered that she was the one that discovered that one of the viruses that was being passed around in earlier years was being passed around due to ice cream. Like there was some kind of chemical imbalance with the ice cream someone was releasing, and that's how people were getting sick.
Oh wow.
And it's like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah, but
Anyways.
I just tell people to don't just listen to your friend who knows nothing about certain things. Like, oh, they told me so, you know, I believe, and like, you can believe what you want to believe, but at the same time, just be courteous of others. Like, don't go up to someone and say, "Hey, you're just panicking over nothing. This is nothing. We should just keep doing what we're doing." Like, no. I don't know. A pandemic's a pandemic. We're not gonna have a pandemic if there's rainbows. I don't know. It's weird to me how people react to certain things. There are those who don't accept it because that's how they cope. There's those who get really, really scared. There's those like me who's just like, I'm in the middle. I'm like, I'm not scared, but I'm not gonna sit there and be going out like, let's party. No.
Yeah, same here. I'm in the middle of just like you, Epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather just take it serious, but not too serious. But at the same time, don't be too free, or else it'll hurt me.
Yeah. And even not hurt me, it can hurt someone around me because, you know.
Yeah.
Let's say I recover it, but someone around me caught it. They didn't recover it, and it's like, well, I kind of just killed them. But that is what it is. I mean, people can believe what they want, and anyone who watches this, y'all can believe what y'all want. I'm not telling y'all not to believe it, but just be courteous of others. That's all I say. I mean, don't think of everything like you. Like, oh, old people, they live their life. You know, they're 60. You know, that's more than half their life. No, that's a terrible thought. All these people deserve to die. They have weak immune systems. What? These are things I'm actually hearing. I'm like, what?
Yeah. They nickname it the Boomer Remover for that reason.
Yeah, I'm like, what? This is crazy.
Dude.
People follow
Dude,
wars for you to. Yeah, these people follow wars for you to have the lifestyle you have. You don't care.
dude, I just so happened to see that meme earlier today.
Oh yeah, I saw it too.
Yikes.
Yeah, but let's go into a less somber topic. Well, I guess it's still kind of somber because Nintendo's starting to go after creations made in dreams based on its IPs. So mostly Mario, but Donkey Kong and some other titles of theirs, IPs of theirs have been getting recreated in Media Molecule's game Dreams, which is, for those who don't know, that's a game on a PS4 where you can make games. Like, it's basically a watered down game engine that allows you to make games.
Yeah. Basically Little Big Planet, but a bit more fluid.
It's like a Little
Not
Planet.
only that, it allows you to also do like studio stuff, like make music, make sound for such games.
Yeah.
Like if you're a music producer or a music creator, I don't know what to call you guys, but apparently you can do these kind of things with it, and
Yeah.
I've heard it's really cool.
Yeah, it's like a Little Big Planet and Unreal Engine had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Like, it's like it's not Unreal Engine because it's not that powerful, but it's powerful enough, and you can make your own games and stuff. And it's cool. I do not care about this game at all because all I've seen on it is crap. But yeah, it's you could make something cool, and a lot of people are making, of course, Mario and other things, and Nintendo's of course going after that and saying nope, nope, nope. But not the game itself. Only if you stream it or upload it to your channel. So if you're on a game, you're just making, you can make Donkey Kong and Mario within a game. You know, post it. Nintendo will not, nor do I think they go after you. I don't think they can go after you either. So, but if you, it's fair game for those.
Yeah, it's more so if you do post it, then you. Oh yeah, if you do post it public, they will get you, but if not, they won't. Apparently.
Well, which company now?
What now?
Nintendo.
Oh.
They're the guys trying to go after Dream Creations.
Yeah, that are using their IPs.
That's some bullshit.
I don't know why people use Nintendo IPs when they know Nintendo does this. Do not post that. Just keep it.
Well, okay, that part I didn't hear. Okay,
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
I understand fan creations, but still.
No, see, I was thinking that they were going after creations within the game.
No, I thought they were going after like all creations.
No, just their IPs if you post it. Like I said, anything happen within the game is good. That's fair. But like as soon as you post it, Nintendo's going after you. So like I said, don't.
Like I thought you were saying if you made your own game, let's say you made a block thrower where you pick up blocks and you shoot it like a basketball, and it became super popular, so you publish it, and then Nintendo's going to try to take it down or sue you for publishing. That's what I thought you said.
Nah, they wouldn't even have the power to do that because they're not even over Dreams because PlayStation with Media Molecule.
I know. I'd be like, you sue me, I'll counter sue you. You might have the lawyers, but I will have the logic.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what kind of stupidity these people are on. Yeah, y'all already know that these people should not be posting it because of, this Nintendo dude. But generally speaking, any company really will pretty much go after you if you're doing this kind of stuff. But like Hot Sauce said, they may got the lawyers, but you can be one of those people that actually got some logic.
Yeah, so just do not post anything. Like if you make something for Big N, like I hate it to be mean, don't if you're putting a lot of effort in it, taking the exposure, don't. Because as soon as it gets any exposure, it's gone. So yeah. That's all I say about that. But
And
what I played on Dreams has been crap, so there's probably good somewhere in there, but there's just so much trash in this game. But yeah, happy to
yeah,
have fun with it.
yeah, there's still a lot of good parodies and some other stuff if they for Dreams.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Hating on this game, you guys are obviously hating on it too because it hasn't sold that many copies. You guys are obviously hating on it too.
youch.
You're just hating on Dreams. Did you have it? No? Okay, well then I don't think you say nothing.
You ain't got no right. Oh. Anyways.
Now, Animal Crossing New Horizons keyboard support is now available.
Wait, what?
You can play
Yeah.
Animal Crossing New Horizons on a Switch with a keyboard.
Okay, why?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it does have US keyboard support.
No.
Oops,
I want to know
thinking
why.
Well, because there's parts where you can type and stuff like that, so I guess they...
Okay, but it's Animal Crossing. The only thing Animal Crossing is, it's literally a 3D perspective Frogger.
Basically,
It's-
slice of life Frogger.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
you have like Sims stuff.
3/4 view Frogger is what it is.
Yeah, and it has Sims stuff in it, so like Sims, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can build, you can plant, you can like build your community up. So I guess you can do that with the keyboard. I mean, I don't see a...
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I thought it was just
Also,
Animal Crossing, which is literally...
No, you're not actually
Crossing.
crossing with the animal. Like, I don't know why it's called Animal Crossing. No, it's like a Sims, but Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. There's
also
a
there are
game
events
called
happening. Also, there are events happen in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They change seasons and stuff. So I mean, it's a simulation. It's a sim. So I mean, keyboard support nice. I mean, Switch, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I mean, enjoy, I guess.
Hmm.
And it has options, of course, with the Nintendo Switch
What was
Online
that?
app. So yeah, Nintendo Switch Online app, of course, it has integration with that because Nintendo refuses to have voice chat on their actual console.
Oh yeah,
The console can do it, but yeah,
that's still dumb.
Wait. Nintendo, please add voice chat to your system, man.
no, it's in the
That is
system. It's just not in the games.
Dude, I need voice chat, man.
Yeah.
I need it. I need
Because
it.
what
man.
is it? I think was it Paladins? What's that game called? It was the only good game Panic Button's released so far. I forget the name of it. It's a free to play game. It's on every platform. And I think Fortnite have native voice chat. But no Nintendo ties.
Fortnite, no.
But yeah.
PUBG.
No, PUBG's not on it's only on Microsoft as far as consoles. What was that game called? Man, I used to play it.
Smite.
No, dang it. It's that game where you start off and you can play like a swordsman kind of thing, and like you're going through and like they have updates for it now.
Wait, gotta
It was ported to Switch from Panic Button.
Monster Hunter.
I'm actually gonna look this game up. I'll actually look it up because I cannot think of the name.
What's that name? I'm thinking of one.
I got nothing.
Killing Floor?
Warframe.
Warframe, there you go.
Yeah, that has voice chat. Native. Okay.
That's a pretty good game.
Yes,
Warframe
game.
is a good
I haven't
game.
played in a
I
while.
try
Though.
to play it, but I can't get it to fucking work. It pisses me off.
Well, you can. What are you playing it on?
Xbox.
Really? It's not working.
Yeah. Yeah, like I downloaded it and then I even went and uninstalled it and re-downloaded it, but it wouldn't let me start. Like, it wouldn't let me play at all. So I think there's just something wrong with the way I download. I don't know. There's something that just stopped letting me. Like, I would go to load it and it'd be stuck on the loading screen, and I let it sit there for an hour and nothing changed.
That's crazy. Yeah, because like I said, that's the only game that I think that I actually said the name of that studio. I'm not gonna say it again, but because people give me out to say it. But yeah, that's the only game I think they ported to the Switch that actually worked. Like, it actually worked.
Yeah, because I got it for PS4 and I like it.
Nice.
PlayStation 5
I mean,
reveal.
I haven't been on my PS.
Yeah.
What is the price for our wonderful PS5, my dear Epic?
So, you know what? You tell me, because they didn't tell us.
They didn't even tell us yet. In
An
fact,
hour-long conference for this. They said nothing.
it was a big fat nothing burger.
It's free, is what it is.
I
Free.
need it.
They told us some of the specs, and that was it.
I need to know the price for this PS5. I need to debate if I want to get it or not.
And it has backwards compatibility with PS4. Most games, not all.
Well, what the rest of the systems? I need to know these things, man.
They told us some specs, and that was it.
I need to know how far back this system can go for games, man. I need to know these things.
Well, it's not going to have, as far as we know, it's not going to have any backwards compatibility with PS3, 2, or 1. Just some PS4.
Yeah, but most PS4 games will be compatible at launch.
Yeah. Some
Well,
won't,
let me
will.
just tell you this real quick. There's some bullshit. That is some lies, because they're going to try to implement that shit within the year or two after it's released.
Man.
Guaranteed.
See?
I'm calling it now. I am fucking Family Guy or The Simpsons knowing the future.
Dude, I swear. This is why I'm asking now. Because one, I have a PS4, and two, I've been playing on PlayStation my whole life since I was a child. Well, kind of back and forth, but with PlayStation and Xbox. But of course, we stopped getting Xbox because it was a ring of death. Duh. But I'm like, I need to know if this thing can go backwards compatible to PS2 at least, because man, I got some games I want to play.
Yep. See, there's a lot of games that I used to play that were tons of fun, like Time Splitters. Let's see, Killzone. That I'd be happy to be able to play again. But
yeah, I'd be happy to play God Hand on a PS5. PS2 game on PS5.
Dude, give me all the Metal Gear Solid. No, give me all the Metal Gear Solid games that are out that I can play on the PS5. Dude, I will be the happiest person alive.
Yeah, I don't mess with it anymore. But if I were, I would go back to Ni no Kuni 2. Also, I do a test run of my one Senran Kagura game.
Ni no Kuni 2 made me mad, man. I had to get off that game. I was like, yo, bro, I went back to 1. I was like, nah, man, this ain't it. I went and beat 1 a second time. I thought 2 made me mad.
Yikes.
no, what is it? Crash Bandicoot Racers or something like that?
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot Racing. Or like Nitro Racing or something like that. Nitro Fuel or something.
There's several that I liked. One was one where you had fuse with other cars and make like an ultimate car, and then just fuck up people behind you. Like you'd have a shooter and you have a driver. And then that would be one of the games I'd go back to. In all honesty.
Yeah. I mean, I'd go back to a lot of games, but I don't know. Sony really didn't want to tell us much at the road to PS5 starting off. Mark Cerny, I don't blame him. He went up there because they told him to go up there. He did his job. He explained some of the specs and told us about ear decibels and stuff. I don't know what that ear decibel part was, though. He said, your ears hear like this. So because he's doing ASMR, I'm like, yo, Mark, I don't want ASMR from you. I'm sorry, man.
No one wants to talk to you, bro. No one. Ever. Ever.
Or even want to hear you make any sounds.
Next time you get in my ear about that shit, I'm going to get some duct tape, put it over your face, and super glue that shit down.
Oh, dang. Yeah, y'all did my boy Mark something wrong. I was just trying to tell him one thing.
Oh, you said glue the tape first.
Nah, you got to do it around the edges. Because then he can't lift up the edge of this, the tape.
Oh, understood.
Mark, sorry, I still like you, bro. You just boring.
Understand that. I'm totally joking about that shit.
Yeah, nah, he's joking. But yeah, like,
I know.
It was boring, though. They said nothing in an hour.
I started to ask something to what Hot Sauce said, but I'm like, nah, I probably shouldn't say it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to start to say add some candle wax to that, but I mean, I don't know.
Man, Mark, sorry you gotta be watching this, like, dang.
Get some saran wrap, go around the entire head with it. Leave it enough where he can breathe through his nose if he has to.
Yeah.
That was Mark 30, but that was a very boring, I can't even call it a reveal, because you didn't show us nothing.
It's a nothing burger. Yeah. The biggest fast nothing burger that anyone has ever witnessed.
So because they didn't tell us anything, we got a PS5 rumor squad. The PlayStation, because the PSN be restricted to save internet bandwidth. Oh no, this is PS4 still. So
that's most likely PS4.
Yeah, people are thinking that PSN might be restricted. So, like I say, everyone's on the internet, and these internet system has been down for a certain amount of time. Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, all of them. So because everyone's on the internet, and everyone's playing games. So
yeah, everyone's playing games and on the internet, either or both.
Yeah, so they might be lowering the quality like some other places, or they might just be restricting it to save on the bandwidth.
Epic, how well versed are you with the Unity?
Unity? Yeah, I'm decent.
I might have to talk to you about my game in a little bit. I'll wait until I just stream.
Yeah, thoughts, Nicole?
Dude, I am good. Yeah, I got this. Hey.
But this is your alley. It's PlayStation.
Yeah.
See, if I go on a rant, we're going to be on here all night. So, all I need Sony to do is give me some answers to some questions.
What's our topic?
So, because one of them is, I need y'all to tell me if it's going to go to be, backwards compatible all the way to PlayStation 2. Because, like I said, there's some games I want to play. Because, your best friend, got some Metal Gear Solid games I want to replay in HD. So,
what about the games that are compatible? What about those games that are compatible from 2 to 3? Like you said that PS4, they're only talking about doing games that are playable on PS4. But what about the ones that were remastered or re-updated to be played on PS4? What about those games?
No talk about that. They were talking about native PS4.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to lose some business.
A lot of business, in fact.
But yeah, what do you think with the PlayStation Network could be restricted to save internet bandwidth?
Alrighty. How many?
That's every person for themselves on that. That's every person for themselves on that.
Yeah, I think it's also a good thing.
But see, not a lot of people want to pay for a PS View or whatever it is, where on PS4 you can play games from other PlayStation systems. But do you really want to pay for that every single month or for a year while you're paying for your PSN? Because you'll be paying 2 different prices for not only for your account, but for something else that allows you What?
You confuse yourself.
Anyway,
It's okay. I do that all the
no,
time.
I was wondering if that was someone clapping. So I'm like, is that someone clapping or what you doing?
This?
But anyway.
Yeah.
I have clackers.
That's what it said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of like, is someone clapping or using clackers or something? I'm like, what?
It's my version of the. It's my version of the fidget cube.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like you don't want to pay like 2 different prices for your PSN or your Xbox Live, or for like your PS View or whatever it is, where you can play games from previous PlayStations or Xbox games. You know, well for Xbox I really don't know because y'all got that sexy right now. But for PlayStation, you want to pay 2 prices for that on your own system?
I mean, I'm already paying 2 prices for my Xbox. I know. I'm paying for my Xbox Live and paying for the Netflix.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're paying for games as well.
Oh man.
Netflix is understandable.
Yeah.
I'm paying for my PS Network, Netflix. What else am I paying for? I think that's probably about it. So, and I'm kind of debating on getting Apple TV, but that's a different story.
Yeah, the only subservice I've had right now is actually Nintendo Online.
Nintendo Online, PlayStation Online. I have Xbox Online for free because of all those free online phones I got from those conventions. I haven't ran out of them yet.
And Meno, you remind me, I'm also paying for my Nintendo Online account, so you reminded me of that.
Oh, nice.
And then Final Fantasy 14, you're paying for that as well, the membership. You get that.
Oh yeah, I used to do PSN,
And
not anymore since I quit messing with Sony.
But yeah, free games available for social distancing on Steam. Tomb Raider and Drawful 2. So these games are currently right now I think, are for a limited amount of time are free. So Tomb Raider Remake, which was a really great game. I have it on the Xbox 360, I believe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Lara Croft in the Temple of Cyrus. They're free until actually today. So after today, they will not be anymore. And then Drawful 2, D-Land, Pleasure, Puzzle, Portrait, and Head Snatchers will be coming in next. Drawful 2, great game. I don't know about any of the other games, so I can't say anything about the
Pleasure, Puzzle, Portrait. I think that sounds familiar. Let me look that up real quick.
Yeah, I can't say anything about that or Head Snatchers. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say much about any of these, in fact.
Yo, who said my name?
Nicole.
Me.
You. Okay.
Did you say Pet Snatcher or something Snatcher?
Head Snatchers.
Head Snatcher.
Okay, because I'm like, what is this man saying? Because I'm like thinking,
Pleasure, Puzzle, Portrait is something totally different than what I thought.
I have never heard that game before in my life.
Well, it might be up. I think it's Suko's alley, the one that has the lolly.
Alley.
The one that won't share the weed.
Well, it's one of those things that it looks like you slide the boxes to complete the picture.
Yes.
Is the picture like a cute girl or something?
Rotate it.
Is it a picture of a cute girl or something?
Kind of. It's like Illustrated Girls. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I figured with the name. Like I don't know what Head Snatcher is or D-Land. Never heard of these, but Drawful 2 was a great game. So Drawful 2 and then Lara Croft. It was a Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. 2013 Tomb Raider. Lara Croft and Temple of Cyrus ain't worth crap, so I don't get that. In my opinion. But yeah, so like I said, all these are free though. So that's amazing. Thank you, Steam. They gave me something.
And then, what was the other one? Something head?
Head snatchers.
Head snatchers.
Head.
The one I was talking about just a second ago.
Yeah. I have never heard of it.
Epic,
It seems
I
cool.
swear.
It seems cool.
Head snatchers? Oh, wow. It's, what's that game? Battle Beast or something like that? Kind of looks like that. Where it's like, where you're kind of like little blob creature. Well, you're humanoid creatures, but you don't really have a face, per se. You go up and you knock people out, you throw them off the ring. That's what it kind of looks like to me, is what Head Snatchers is.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I
That
guess
looks
you have to
interesting.
beat the shit out of people.
Oh
Take
yeah,
them.
the other stuff is. Oh yeah, the other ones is free right now.
Yeah.
The other
This
ones
is
is still
next.
free right now, but after today, as of this recording, they won't be anymore.
Yeah, after the day,
Then the next batch is there.
yeah, Tomb Raider and Osiris will not be free. So get it now if you want it. Succubus censored gameplay trailer shows off more combat. Uncensored version is an in-game option. Okay.
Mortal Kombat, you saying?
Yeah.
I need more information. Mortal Kombat?
More combat.
Yeah. So that's that. Yeah.
Not mortal.
For that gameplay trailer, they're focusing on the combat instead of everything else. Last time
Yeah.
they really focused on everything else.
Yeah, well, see, because you're thinking of the Succubus, so that's
Yeah.
all I gotta say about that. You know what they do.
And they actually do that here.
Yeah.
They also end up having to get into combat. So there's this.
Yo, man, one
Yeah.
gamer
So,
would be really mad because all
Yeah.
their stuff keeps getting taken down.
Oh yeah.
They keep seeing C-Virus, probably.
Yeah. Their website is currently on the fritz, so that's why I'm using archive links. My apologies for not addressing this earlier.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Hashtag.
Yeah, fine, I'll take the full blame then.
Okay. Well, Silco's not here to do it this time.
Yeah, Sukla ain't doing it
Hashtag
this
JK.
time. So I'll have to take. And this is on my accord of not warning you guys of this earlier, so I'll take it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, they got Ozzy gonna talk.
One use of this option is definitely for streaming somewhere else, if it's not banned already from those certain places.
Boo, Persona 5, boo.
So, Persona 5 Royal changed gay scene to promote drag culture.
Yeah, this ended up being the censored game of the week once again. Except this is what they changed that scene from trying to hit on Ryuji for trying to put a dress on Ryuji. It basically fits to nothing.
Yeah, so basically it said instead of these two guys being gay, they're gonna be drag queens. They're gonna be guys who just dress up as women, but they're straight. No. Fix. Tell me, what did you just fix?
Yeah, nothing.
They're reaching out to the drag
They
queen
didn't put
culture.
him on. Yeah, this isn't much of a. They didn't put him on much of a good light either.
This is like the non-binary thing we talked about earlier. They're trying to
Yeah.
reach to another culture, but in doing so, it's more of making fun of them. Even if they don't intentionally try to make fun of them, they're doing it. It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
And why did they change it from the men gay?
EX episode. Look out for that.
Yeah, like, what was the point of them saying, oh no, we don't want to be gay? I don't understand. They're not even, they're less than minor. They're
In
not
this case, they're
less
trying.
minor.
In this case, they're trying to put them in a less harsh light. This didn't do matters.
Yeah, now they're trying to put him in a dress. Force me
Yeah.
to dress. Yeah, that made it so much better. They're drag queens trying to force someone to put on a dress. Wow, that's so much better than the men gay.
And of course, the usual suspects that ask for this, they read hard. But the other side is laughing.
Yeah, the people probably ask for the censorship aren't going to buy the game. Not probably. They're not.
They never do.
They never do. You would never sell to them.
You're right. Hold on. Go back up. I'm trying to read this script.
That's the dialogue.
Go back down. Okay, let's see. You can read it right there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, the protagonist does not help him at all there for blowing their cover.
How did this dialogue get any better than the dialogue they had essentially?
What the fuck?
This dialogue is worse than the dialogue that was in the game. What?
Yeah, they managed to make it far worse. Of course, from reports I've heard, that scene stayed the same for the Japanese version and some other versions, but this one got this.
Someone needs to do a combo breaker on these guys' face.
They're literally like, oh, we can't have gay guys flirting with.
We can't have gay guys flirting with minors.
Yeah, so we're gonna have two drag queens trying to force a minor into dress against his will. Yep.
And then Persona 5 is going to kick off, and then they're going to have their personas come out and fight to the fucking death.
What kind of sorcery is that bullshit, bro? What kind of sorcery is that?
I don't. You censored to make it worse.
No, I take that back.
Yo, this needs a Clown World visual. Let me find that, man.
Please do.
Collateral.
Collateral damage.
Epic, you already know who we need on here, dude. You already know who else.
Bro, I'm gonna have to get him for the next one. I need him for the next one. You censored it to make it worse.
Yes! Y'all made it far, far worse.
It was just harmless flirting at first.
No, they made it far, far worse. Atlas and them.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
also, they had a reset their account as well. That's just nasty.
They said, let's change it from harmless flirting to them want to forcibly put them in a dress. What?
No, it's kind of like how GTA made the, what's it called? Drag queen bar called Cockatoos. So it's Cockatoos in the video game, and then, like, GTA gets away with a lot of shit. Like, I don't know how their shit is only, like, rated M, but they get, like, I think one update literally lets you see guys' dicks, honestly. Like, there are some, like, cracked out meth heads on a mountain where,
So, full frontal... Yeah. Oh, yeah, full frontal nudity of both sexes, correct?
No, it's just the male genitalia, because if it's the female genitalia, it's going to be censored.
There's no female
that's it. Yeah, they have no problem with you seeing the male's genitalia, just the female. Yeah. That's America.
Yeah, it's still some BS logic.
They're like, it's for the children, so you want the children to be seeing that?
Well, don't sell to the children.
Yeah. The thing is, it's rated M. That's all.
Thanks.
It's rated M, and if your parents buy it for you, they're not really knowing what they're buying.
Yeah, also they're bad parents.
I wouldn't say that. I just say
it's just what you should do. You should check what your kids have. But I can't believe that local. The thing is, Persona 5 is rated M. I think that's what people want to say. Like, oh, we had to.
It is rated M.
Persona 5 is rated M.
Is it sad that I'm laughing at this?
Nah, we all laugh. It's clowns.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What the heck is this?
Yeah. Apparently, Manga Gamer got.
Wait, what?
I saw this.
Yeah. Apparently, in their Discord chat, the localization staff actually hates their fans.
Wait, what?
Manga gamers have staff that hate their own fans.
Yeah.
Literally hate them. Like,
even,
Like they
though
talk
their
bad about them on their
job-
private Discord server.
Yeah. Their job is localizing the visual novels. Yet the lab them end up hating those fans. No idea why they're doing that other than just money.
Can I get a handle something? This is like the
Yeah.
fifth time. This is like the fifth time a Discord, private Discord chat has been leaked that I know of. There's probably more time. Stop filling the things on Discord. If you have something to say it to the person face to face, like to your friend face to face, so like no one else has to see it. Like you keep getting exposed because you're putting your stuff out on the internet. Stop putting
Yeah.
stuff out on the
But
internet.
I mean,
Or
think
at
of it like
least
this.
somewhere.
You're wanting to talk to friends. This is where I defend this. Okay, you want to talk to friends. You want to talk about like a shitty day you had, or you want to talk about someone just so you don't have to look at your own life right now. So you talk about how shitty your day was, and that's what Discord is a chat between you and.
Well, no.
You.
You're misunderstanding. I don't care about you using Discord. The problem is they're crapping on their fans, calling them out by name on their private Discord server. All that. Why
Okay, yeah.
say that to? Why not call a person up so you don't have to have your Discord stuff leaked? Never admit to shady stuff on Discord or on the internet in general.
Yeah, because if that crap does get leaked, it's there forever. For
Yeah.
everyone to see.
That's it. People keep telling themselves on Discord, like those. I can't say the word. Those people who like minors, that they all out themselves on Discord. I'm like, see, you're making stuff on Discord. What are you guys doing? I mean, I'm glad y'all did because we found you, we got you. But still,
The fact that you hate your fans, though, is
Yeah.
the part that, like, how far do you have to be driven to admit you hate your own fans for liking something that you do?
yeah, they call
They
their
must have
fans.
been driven
Yeah,
They must have been driven far off the wall in order to warrant.
and they call their fans
this.
plebes and said that they're sitting on ivory towers. They said like they're above the fans, and the fans should just yeah.
Mm-hmm.
enjoy what they get. I was like, wow, you guys are really
Yeah.
on another level. Like, come on.
You need to be kicked in the face.
Yeesh.
Why do these
Yeah.
localizers keep feeling so empowered? Like, I know Funimation
Yeah.
does. Now Funimation's finally getting caught on it. They're like, oh, we're doing God's work. No, you're not.
Oh, no, you ain't.
Dude, there's literally
Someone
thousands,
is, and rehiring a monster is not.
there's
It's not
thousands to
God's
hundreds
work.
of thousands of people that can do what you do. Maybe they're not as good as you, or maybe they're even far better than you. But you guys need to realize that if you hate your fans, you're not living in a good business. Look for a new job where people will like you, or you can like it. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, you worked for literally Manga Gamer, I'm going to say one of a larger corporation that makes manga stuff.
Yeah.
So all you have to
Novels
do,
and stuff. Yep.
you can
Yeah,
literally
they mainly
apply
do.
somewhere else.
Yeah, anime-based visual novels are actually their main bet.
Yeah, and they're very big with that. Like most of them, you see their name on it, and it's like in my things they have a suggestion Discord, and they were talking about how the suggestion Discord they don't even listen to because just a bunch of people complaining. I'm like, no, a bunch of people give you suggestions, which is what the Discord server is about.
Yeah.
Why would you make that if you don't want people to give suggestions?
The damn trip is they don't even want to do those.
Like, what the heck? Like, I'm gonna have a promote yourself thing on my Discord, but I'm like, no one better promote on here. Like, what?
It's like damn playing. It's kind of some bullshit. That's what it is.
No, this deserves a Cloud World visual too, actually, man. Man, I'm getting some use out of this today. You
This
guys
is
make
literally
no-
the first time a Discord exposure has happened since Reset era.
Okay, little piggy. No.
It's like those Smash players that were in private Discord. They're typing in word with hard R, and none of them.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, why would you go on Discord and type that?
Or even
you
worse,
expose
saying not
yourself?
knowing the other guy is streaming.
Why are you exposing yourself? when have people wanted to expose themselves? It's like one of those rappers be snitching on themselves and get in trouble. 6ix9ine,
Yeah.
like Tekashi 6ix9ine did that. I'm like, don't snitch on yourself.
Someone straight up leaked that.
Bobby Shmurda, he leaked out, he snitched on himself. That's why he was in jail.
Yeah.
I was like,
In the song.
snitching on yourself.
If it's selling crack since like the 5th grade, yeah.
Yo, that was a hot song, but still, don't snitch on yourself.
Still, you should not have been noting that you were legit selling crack since the 5th grade.
Oh my! If
Come on.
like you had where you hit your stuff, I'm like, yo, yo, they a bunch of clowns.
Yeesh.
Bro, I can't deal with these people, man. Well, we're at the last topic, luckily, and
Thankfully.
we can all get out of here because these people stitch on.
This is actually more of a showcase than anything.
Yeah, Animal Crossing characters rocking out to Doom music. And the link will be in the description. It's gonna be looking bad on your end, but it's really cool. It's a really cool little thing because the Doom Twitter and the Animal Crossing Twitter both they both had some friendly banter because they came out the same exact day. And like so, Isabel, it had her buying Doom Eternal, and it had Doom Guy buying Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah.
I think that was cool.
There's also a lot of other fan creations of them both getting along together.
Yeah, so that's really cool. I mean,
especially things like this.
Yeah, so like look at all the effort that went into this. I mean,
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, good job to whoever. Big ups to whoever did this. Looks good.
Yeah.
Drums. But I'm glad we ended on this and not those people snitching on themselves. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like I talked to Hot Side about this multiple times. I'm tired of these people snitching on themselves. I don't know why they keep doing this.
Because they want to rant about their own problems, but don't understand that once you put something out on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah. The same goes with serial projectors.
It's like someone that goes and posts a photo of themselves on like Facebook.
Yeah. Those guys expose themselves hardcore, and the last time they did that was revealed to be a complete monster, and the guys that he projected them, that did his crap to them too, all pointed and laughed at him.
It's like the guy that made Vault, the program Vault or the engine Vault or whatever it's called. He's a complete, from the interview, I don't know him personally, so I can't say what he completely is, but from the interview he done, he did not give a shit. He did not give a flying F. He was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna be an asshole, is what I guarantee you he said to himself. He's like, I'm an asshole, I'll be an asshole. I ain't changing for nobody.
Halves and holes.
No, he was a complete asshole the whole time. Like, he knew the interviewer was coming. Respect to him that he did not change his ways, but at the same time, he's a complete asshole. Complete asshole. Oh, speaking of assholes, let me tell you about how fucking UPS and fucking FedEx and how all of them are assholes. Anytime we get something delivered to my house, we have the main door that opens inward, and then we have a screen door that's like a glass screen door so we can see through. They always put the packages right on the other side of the screen door, not far enough away where we can open it up, or not on the other side where as soon as we open, we can walk out, pick it up, and walk back in. No, they put it right in front of the fucking door where we can't open the door to get it without knocking it over.
So
like,
it's
how hard is it
instead of inward?
How hard is it to go, oh, instead of placing it on the left side, I'll place it on the right. Or instead of placing it right next to the door, I'll place it a few feet back from the door.
And the glass one was not the front door.
No, it opens outward, so every time you try to open the door, it hits the package. It's retarded-arted.
Wow.
Real stupid.
So yeah, before we get to the outros, I like people to try to learn something from the podcast. Today we learned to stop snitching on yourself. Okay, let's get these outros. All right, Hot Side.
Yo, it's been your boy Hot Side. You can find my stuff on ChaseHolmesCreations.com. Look me up, hit me up. It's all good.
Nicole San Diego.
Of course, this is Nicole San Diego, the lovable Hispanic. I have a website to come, not only for my channel, but of course for my graphic and web design. When I have them finished, I will let them know. But otherwise, see you next week.
Master Menoso.
This is Master Meno of Absolute Destiny Whatever. And until next time, be seeing ya. Also, definitely expect the Yets episode to come out extremely soon. I have a lot of other things planned, so do not worry about me.
And this is Epic Steve, the big You guys have a good one. Peace.
See you later.